Hey friends, I'm back. Today I have a bit of birthday shopping haul to show you guys. Um, I'm excited. I spent an insane amount of money for my birthday, but that's okay because it was about me. And I was willing to do it and so very excited that most of it has come in so that I can show it to you guys. My birthday was last month in September, but the majority of what I bought later in the month, and it didn't all arrive to the last few here in the last couple of days. So with that being said, I'm going to turn you guys down and we'll just go ahead and get started and everything. Wait, let me just say, before that, let me welcome you if you've never been here before. My name's Alicia. I'm the Quilty Bird of this Quilty Bird Piecing channel. I hail from Calera, Alabama. I have been quilting for what is now 3 years, probably 3 plus. I lose count sometimes. But yeah, I'm from Alabama. I love to quilt and buy fabric and all those things. And I am so grateful that you're joining me here today. This is the first of what will be probably an every Sunday video that I'm going to start calling my quilt diaries. So I will show you guys what is new with me, what I've been doing, what I plan to do. I've been writing in a planner. Yay. Don't know how long that's going to last, but I've been keeping up with what I've been doing lately. And yeah, this is me. And welcome and thank you so much for coming. So I'm going to pause you real quick, turn the camera down, and we will get into these goodies and start seeing what I got. So first things first, we have a package from Missouri Star. So they did one of those sales where, I don't know, every 30 minutes they were putting something else up on special. And I bought a couple of pieces. And I know everybody gets all excited about the flat chucks. So I got a 2025 flat chuck. Looks like a Halloween flat chuck. And there he goes. He looks a little bit like Frankenstein, dressed up to go get his candies and all. I bought a couple of rotary blade refills. And I think they were like $2 and $3, something like that. It's 2 of them in a pack. I bought that. And I bought these little boxes. They are nesting zipper cases, a 2-pack by I think the Ingrid Wildflowers is like the pattern that's on it. So there's 2 of them. There's one that looks like this and it's just a little pouch. I don't think I paid $10 for these, be honest. And then this one, it's the same. It has a little light blue inside of it. But I'm going to retreat in what is now a week and a half. And I thought these would make great containers for me to take notions and different stuff into retreat. So I bought those. Again, from Missouri Star, I got the rotary blades and that 2-pack of these little zipper cases. Next up from Fat Quarter Shop is the Reproduction Fat Quarter Club for October, which is featuring Wild Orchid by Blackbird Designs from Moda. There's 12 of them. Okay, I'm out of here. So there's this black color here with like wheat on it. Black with these, what is this, tan and yellow gold like flowers. Black with these huge tulipy or orchid flowers. Sorry, that's what it was called, isn't it? There's this brown. This brown with little berries. I think those are berries. This This color, it looks exactly, it's about the same color in the camera as it actually is, with those lilies, orchids on them. Oh, wait a minute. This gold looking color with the brown. This gold with the, they look like cranberry colored, kind of cranberry colored. This stripy pink with the floral in it. This pink with the berry, the same as the other ones with the berry, but in that pink and cream color. This looks like a purple plaid. And this purple color. And that is all 12. Now, I will admit that this is not my favorite fabric. None of the colors are really speaking to me at all. And I do like purple, but none of this is really talking to me. But I'm trying to get myself into some classic reproduction fabrics. So I joined this club, which I plan on staying in till the end of the year, just to get a few to add to my stash. Hoping that some of them will be something that I fall in love with. But they're not bad. They're just not my favorite ones. I'm just going to flip back through so you can get another look at them. I like this one though. I really do like that one. I tend to usually like the brown ones too. I'm just not really fond of this one. Come on, honey. Let's get back in there. And I like the black one right here. Although I'm not all that fond of these orchid flowers, I do like this black print right here too. I like this one. I like the contrast between the gold and the black. And the last but not least is this wheat in the black and brown. That is Wild Orchid by Blackbird Designs. This is a big girl box. There are 3 fat quarter bundles in here that I received from Fabric Shack. From the Fabric Shack. I'm going to slide this over to the side and pull out one of them at a time. Let's see. 1 fat quarter bundle at a time. And then we'll go through it. Let me get down here and get all this. We'll go through this one. That one. Let me make sure we all the same. I think this one goes somewhere else. But hold on 1 second. And I got one more. Yeah. And these 2. All right. Let me see if I can remember the name. If it's on the selvage. Ooh. I done went through 3 and ain't a name on here. Okay, here it is. No. I know who the designer is. I need the fabric name. Work with me. Hold on. Nope. All right, here we go. We got it. Nope. Okay, wait. How? That's not it either. Oh my gosh, y'all. Really? was cut in the same spot. Well, I hate to show you what I can't tell you what it is. Okay, I think it's called Woodsy Cottage. So okay, let's start over. I know it's Andover, and I know it's by Judy Jarvie, but I do believe that the fabric line is called Woodsy Cottage. So there's this. It's like a fuchsia. Let me turn this light on real quick. Okay, it's like a fuchsia, but not a fuchsia. It's pink. It's pink with those leaves, and then we have this cute little pattern with mushrooms and acorns and little flowers, some strawberries and pine cones. It's just adorable. We're going to stick with all the pinks first, and then there's this floral, a stripe, this floral, a polka dot, these little crosses. Oh, wait. Hold on, I think I got... That's all in this dark pink colorway. So you got all these in this dark pink colorway. And we're going to go with the cream colorway. And then you get these cute little, I think they're dishes. You guys tell me if you think there's something else, but I think they are dishes, like serving plates. That's what I think they are. But look, they got little bears and mushrooms, more pine cones. Look, a moose, or is that a deer? That look like a deer. I don't think that's a moose. I think that's a deer. What else they got? Flowers. It's just cute. Just super cute. Then there's a floral in this cream colorway. And another floral. A stripe. The cute one with the mushrooms and all the different foliage. And I technically think that is the last one in this colorway. So this is your cream colorway. Now we're going to go with the lighter pink colorway. Same plates. I do not think this one is actually part. Wait, let's see. I don't know how I happened to get this one unless I added a lone fat quarter to my bundle, to my cart. I'm not quite sure how I got it, but this does not belong. But since it came and it's kind of the same colorway, I'm throwing it in there. I think this is just a basic from Andover. And I may have threw in my cart at some point or another and never purchased it. And when I put these in, it came with it. You got these crisscrosses or X's, or depending on how you look at it. You got polka dots. And these leaves, which is the last one in this colorway. And again, it's these, not that one. That one's just an extra that I picked up. And I'm going to put the last, I think this is probably 2 colorways, but I'm gonna put it all together because it's kind of the same color, just a different tone. So you start with this tanny colored stripe. Then we'll have this polka dot. The cute little mushrooms. The leaves. Then there's this light one. This probably should have gone in with the creams, but I didn't put it there. It's the same leaves, different color. The crisscrosses, which will show you what I mean by it being a different tone. This is a different tone of that same color to me. And then there's this floral that is the same color, but it's kind of more of a greener than this. And this floral, which is the same as the previous one, with that more of an olive green tone to it. This would be the last colorway, and this, if I'm not mistaken, is called Woodsy Cottage. It is by Judy Jarvie for Andover Fabrics. Next up is Middleborough Road. I'm going to do this in colorways as well. This is by Susie Smith with Marcus Fabrics. So we're going to start with this light blue colorway. Matter of fact, we probably do all the blues, but they do change. There's this viney one, and then this floral. This, I think, is a floral. It's like, it tricks my eyes. I'm not quite sure what these things are in here. Here, let me make it a little closer so you can see. Then there's this one, which is blue. It's a floral too. I think I really like this one. With that little tinge of yellow in it. There's a stripe. Another blue floral with a tinge of yellow in it. Blue and yellow again. I like that one. I like that one. A blue with a little print in it. And the last blue one is another blue with a diamondy print in it. So let me kind of pull you up a little bit so we can see all of them. Okay. So that is your blue colorway. And again, this is Middleborough Road by Susie Smith with Marcus Fabrics. The next one we're going to look at is a yellow and cream colorway, and this will be that entire line. There's this diamondy print with the yellow. The vines in the yellow. This is a very creamy yellow and I like it. There's this Trick to My Eyes floral. This yellow with that little whatever print to it. Here, let me get that a little closer so you can see it too. I don't know how well that's showing. I can pull that down just a teeny. Okay. Then this floral in the cream and yellow colorway. This is a new one. This little vine right here wasn't in our last colorways. This one I like in the cream like I did in the blue. That flower right there. This ditzy little sprig. And I like this one in the blue, but I think I like it better in the cream. That is cute. The vine in the cream. And the same new vine that we didn't have any other colorways in the cream. Those are the cream and yellow colorways for Middleborough Row by Susie Smith for Marcus Fabrics. Last of the Fat Quarter bundles, but certainly not least, and my favorite that I purchased is Sun Drenched by Sweet Fire Road. Okay, so we're gonna go through the lights first. We'll start right here with this pretty little, this blue and this mustard is like giving me life, for real. Look at that. That little periwinkle like blue and that little bit of dark mustard, it just makes it pop that much more. I love it. Out of everything I purchased for my birthday, I think this and one of my quilt kits may be my favorites that I bought. There's this stripe. And of course, I adore bees. I probably have never said that on my channel, but anything that has bees in it, I tend to want to buy all the time. I don't know why, but I do. There's a small polka dot. A white on white that I probably can't get you to see. Oh, there you go. That's it. A cream on cream or white on white or, you know, tone on tone. That looks like, it looks like this. The cream on cream, let me see if I want, looks like that. Okay, I'm gonna pull up some of these because I got a lot more to show. Again, this is Sun Drenched by Sweet Fire Road from Moda. Look, it's the little cross stitches and the little florals. That's cute. Oh, I don't know if you can see the cross stitches from way back there, but there's little cross stitches in it. There's another stripe in the navy. There's the periwinkle blue and the navy. And this is that same cross stitch pattern in the blue and the navy blue and the periwinkle like blue. More bees, my fave. With that honey looking color. Look at these little heartsies. Look at that. How cute is that? With the little heartsies in it. I think that is all of the light colorways. Pieces. Now we're going to move on into blues. Look at this teeny weeny little polka dot. Look, it matches my nails. And this little daisy looking flower. More little heartsies. I'll try to speed up a little bit so we're not here forever. A stripe in that blue and navy. Blue bees. And they're going both ways. That little floral. It's like little rosebuds or something. Okay. That's the light blue. Now we'll move on over into the navy blue. There are a lot of pieces to this backorder bundle. Stripe. Polka dot. Bees. You know, when you get on camera, I have the hardest time opening these fabrics up. These little buds. That is pretty. Look at that dark navy with that yellow. And I am not a yellow girl. I do not like yellow. But this yellow, this is yellow as opposed to gold, I think. Yeah, that's gold. That's yellow. But that looks really good. And then more of the heartsies. So yeah, I think that's gold in the heartsies. That's yellow in the daisies. Either way, I love it. Now we're on into the golds. And I don't think there's a lot of these, so I may do gold and tan together because there's just a few. This is that same cross stitch pattern. Bees. Appropriately colored. Okay, and the last one in the mustardy gold color is these polka dots. Then we move to the tan, which is more polka dots. Oh, these daisies look good in this tan too. Look how that yellow pops. Now on the tan, the yellow looks like it's gold. Or maybe it's because I got this gold back here in the back. And then this little ditzy flower. And again, this is Sun Drenched by Sweetfire Road for Moda Fabrics. So we are down to my final 3 purchases to show today. And the next 3 are quilt kits. First up is Kim Deal's Berry Basket, featuring her new fabric, which I purchased. No, I didn't. I was going to say which I purchased, but I didn't. I didn't purchase it. I don't think. I did not. I was going to say I purchased it, but I did not. I purchased this. It's called Pennyberry Farm. No, what I'm thinking about is that it is November's reproduction club, fat quarter club. So next month in November, I will get 12 fat quarters that we see somewhere in here. So this came with this background here. This is a Kim Deal. And it's a creamy. I love it. That's pretty. It came with this, which is the border fabric. This pretty. Let me see. Let me pull you back a little bit. Okay, here we go. With this very pretty plaid. This, I'm looking at the picture trying to figure out what it is. Okay, this goes in the blocks as a background. It goes in the blocks. This one is border and sashing. This one, the plaid, goes out here with this border and maybe in here with this one. I think it's part of this as well. This sashing out here, but this border. And then this one is inside the blocks as the block background. So you can get a closer look at it. And this is the binding, which is the same print as this in a black with a bit more color. And the blocks are made with these fat quarters. So I'm going to push that one out of the way, grab up our fat quarter bundle, and we will turn our way out of it. There's these cutesy little chickens. Let me turn you around because I don't think you can see them right. Okay. There's these cutesy little chickens. Look at that. I don't even like chickens, but I mean, look at that. Look how cute. They're super cute. And then there's sheepies. And this is more of a mauve pink than it looks in this camera that I'm seeing. It's more of a like mauve type pink color. Then there's more sheepies, and this is teal. It looks about like it looks in the camera. And what's next? Bunny rabbits. Cats, which y'all might not know, but I don't like them. Cats are the devil. But I know a lot of people love them. I'm just not a fan. But there's cats. Pigs. Look, piggies. There are piggies. How cute is that? Bees. I don't know if you can see that real well. Yeah, you can see the bees. Bees. Let me go back. Could you see the piggies pretty good too? Let me check and see if I need to lift up. No, I think you can kind of see the piggies. Piggies look pretty good. Piggies. Bees. Little berries. I don't know what this is supposed to be. They look like berries too, but I don't really know. Come on now. More of that stuff. I don't know what it is, but it's, yeah. And this is, again, this is like a darker mauve as opposed to the light one that was before. This is an orange check. This is a classic Kim Deal print. She's done it in white and brown and all kinds of different ways. But it has this little line going through it. I'm not sure if it shows up really well. She draws this little line in it. She does this a lot. Little circly little things. Some aqua stars. This little mustardy gold print. And I think that's the last one. Then we get back to the other half of our little chickens. So the strawberries are made out of these prints. That kit makes 57.5 by 63.5, and it is called Berry Baskets. It includes, hold on, let me get to it. Fat quarters that 1 2/3 yards of the border fabric and 1 1/3 yard of the background fabrics. And everything else was a fat quarter. That's our berry baskets. Up next is Quilt's room. Isn't this just adorable? You probably can't see it good because of the glare. Let me take that first page out so it's not all glaring you. Is that not the most adorable thing ever? It's called Quilt's room. It is going to be, hold on. I don't see it. Don't see it. If I'm not mistaken, it's like somewhere between 70 by 70. Now I see it. It's a block of the month by what's her name? Heather Briggs of My So Quilty Life. It is featuring her sunbonnet collection, which looks like this. I think it's some more in this. It also can come with this panel because the quilt features some embroidery. So you can get this panel. Is that showing? I can't see. Okay, anyway. You can get this panel that has the embroidery on it so you don't have to embroider it, or you can embroider right on top of the panel. And it uses these colors for the DMC. Mine did not come. I did not order the panel. And I did not order the DMC because they charge too much for DMC that you can pay 50-some cents for at the Walmart. So I'll just go get it from there. But it came with all of these fabrics here. It came with a Bella Solid background, which I will slide on to the side because, I mean, we've all seen a Bella Solid cream before. It came with this cream on cream or white on white or tone on tone here. And when I get to that actual pattern, I will show it to you in the fabric. Wait, is that it? It's this. So the tone on tone looks like that. And I will slide that out our way because we've seen that. And we will start with this teal in the same print as that tone on tone. We'll get all the single ones first. There's this pink with that little floral. There's this pink check. There are these two Bella Solids, this gray and that brown. There's this tan print. The sunbonnet hats print. Wait, there's more than one in here. There. Wait a minute. Here's one that's single. There's this stripe in teal, or whichever way you're going to use it. And these are multiple fabrics wrapped up in each other. So we'll do these and fold them out. There's this sunbonnet hats. That same green print with, you know, that thing. This pink check. There's this little floral, and inside of the leaves has cross stitch patterns. There's this little tulip, and inside of the tulip, it looks like it's stitched. Well, okay, here we go. And then there's the same little stitched tulip in teal with white stitching on it. Let me pull that up a little bit. And I think that is all of those three. There's this little round circle with these little florals in it. This little floral is split spiggy floral. This pink, pinky stripe. And I think that's all of those three. Let me put you back so I don't lose you. And there's this little floral, another green stripe, that little print in pink now, the little sunbonnet hats print in teal, and that is your entire kit to make that little quilt called the Quilt Room Block of the Month. Again, it's by Heather Briggs of My So Quilty Life, and it can be purchased. I purchased mine from Heather Briggs from her website, but you can purchase it from Fat Quarter Shop, and I think from Happy Little Stitch Shop. I think she's carrying it as well, but I can't make no promises about that. But I do know you can get it from Fat Quarter Shop. Okay, my last thing for the day is the heirloom quilt, forged, found, and hand me down, that I got from Keepsake Quilting. But the fabric is by, what's their name? Fancy That Designs. My quilt kit came with the incorrect pattern. It came with this pattern, which is not what I'm making. It's not what I got. It's not what I'm making. And I did check the back to make sure that it's not the fabric kit that I got, that I received, was different than what's in here. And it is. It is wholly different than what's in here. But this is the pattern that I received. And if you like this pattern, I'll take it out so you can see the back and see exactly what you need to make this pattern if you were thinking about it. So here's the pattern. This one is called Gleaned. It uses her pretty panels in the middle. And then the requirements to make the quilt are here. This particular gleaned quilt ends up being 60 by 71.5 when you're done. The quilt I'm making is called the Heirloom Quilt. And the fabric line, again, is Foraged, Found, and Hand Me Down by Fancy That Design House. Fancy That Design House. And we will go through the kit and see all the pretty fabrics, but I can't really show you what the quilts will look like because they sent me the wrong pattern. But you can look it up. Again, I bought it from Keepsake Quilting, and I do believe they still have others. So we'll start here with these two, what I think are I think these are quarter yards or third yards. I don't know. Anyway, there's this pretty black with the flowers in it. This honey colored with these leaves. I think that's the only two in this stack. These two. Yeah, I think this may be a third yard. I'm not sure. There's this cream with these stars. I'm gonna skip these two because they're fat quarter bundles. There's this tone on tone, which is the background. And I don't know if this one's gonna come through real well, so when I get to the pattern in the fat quarter bundle, I will tell you which one it is. But it's this, and it's a lot of it too. And then this is half of the fat quarter bundle is here, and half of the fat quarter bundle is here in the bag so far. So we'll start this way. Okay. So we have, I think I'd rather go the other way. Okay, this way. So we have this cream with the floral. Oh wait, it's one at a time. Woo, Lord, it's a lot of these. This is that same star print in a tone on tone. It's this in a tone on tone. This is that same background print, and as soon as I get to that one, I will tell you which one, show you what that looks like. This is that same star print. These are frames and little flowers and very cute. I really like that one. This floral. Another one with the leaves, but with a lighter color behind it. Same as that previous floral, but in this tan color. Wow, these drawn and colored leaves. Another of the leaves with this pink color behind it. And it is more of a pink than it looks there. This is what your tone on tone looks like. That background tone on tone looks like this. That is pretty. I like this one. This is that star print. More of those colored leaves and that pink color wash, pink and white color wash, and that mustard color. This is that honey color, mustard honey color with the leaves in the back. Brown stars. Brown with those flowers though. That is lovely. Very autumn colored. Okay, that's that half of the fat quarter bundle. We're gonna get the dark half of the fat quarter bundle. Okay, ooh, look at that purple. It's more of a plum, like a plum colored than an actual purple, but it is super pretty. Ooh, Look at that rusty looking color. With those florals in it. The rusty color with the stars. Look at that purple. So on here, it looks more of a mauve color, but in real life, it's like a lavender pink color around a fall purple in the back of the leaves. More purple. See, that looks kind of pinky. Doesn't look as purple with this light on, but it's purple. It's a fall purple, not quite like purple crayon, but more of a plummy purple. That is a peach and a lavender-like color wash behind those drawn leaves. Oh, look at that green. Y'all, I love this. This fabric line is just talking to me. Okay, this one. This is that background print too. So it looks a little better in here. See that? That's what that background print looks like. That tone on tone. Green stars. Oh, look at that. Those frames with the flowers in it. Look at that. I keep saying that. Oh. This is going into like teal and aqua colorways. With the frames, the floral. As much as I like this aqua, I think the darker colors with these florals pop a little better. Okay, so this has a like a blue-gray color wash and white color wash. It's like a blue-gray color. Kind of like this. This is what that color wash looks like. I like this. Now we get a bit darker with these florals. I don't know if this is going to come out well either because it looks like a great, oh yeah, this looks really good. And these colorful floral in it. And that though, that right there, so pretty. I think this may be the last one. Yep, that's the last one. So that is our entire quilt kit. We got an entire fat quarter bundle. I'm going to assume that this is the binding because it just seems like binding size. This is the other fat quarter, half of the fat quarter bundle. We got this background and these two pieces, which are probably going to, I don't know. I don't even want to guess because the quilt looks like it should be paper pieced. I wish I had a picture of it. But it looks like it should be paper pieced, but I know it's not because it comes with some kind of template, the pattern does, for you to cut out certain pieces that are in the quilt. But this is what the quilt will be made out of. And I am so in love with this fabric line. I don't even know if I want to cut it. But it's so, so pretty. But guys, Lord, I've been looking down so long. This hair look a mess. But guys, that's it. That is this half of my birthday shenanigan purchases. And tell me what you think. Which one was your favorite? Did you see anything that you hadn't heard of before or that you hadn't seen before? Would you like to make any of these projects? Is there a project that you'd like to see me start on sooner rather than later? Right now, got an itch. Right now, I am working on getting my projects together for retreat. I will be going on retreat in about a week and a half. And getting ready for a retreat that lasts about 4 or 5 days is a daunting task, especially since this year I didn't keep up with starching and cutting my block of the months and different things like I usually was doing. So yeah, I'm having to starch everything and cut everything and prep everything and see what it is I want to take, because my goal is to have my max goal is to have 4 quilt tops done before I leave. My minimum goal is to have 2 of them done before I leave, but I'm taking 6, if at all possible, if I can keep myself motivated to finish cutting all 6 quilt kits. But tell me what you like. Tell me what you've seen that I don't have, that you think, looking at what I purchased, that I would like. Let me know. Tell me what you want to see me do sooner rather than later, or just say hello. Anything that you want to say, just put it down in the comments down below, and I will respond to you as soon as I see it. I will definitely give you a response. Thank you so much for letting me just pop in here on your Sunday afternoon and show you all these things that I got for my birthday. Thank you guys. Have a beautiful day.